Hathaway's, well, Hathaway's here too. So we're having chip and dip today. You want to try it? It's venison. Okay. Awesome. And Hathaway's, okay? And we also have bison today. Like bison? Yes, yes, okay. And gentle Hathaway.
My name is Joyce Thielen, and this is Emma Jean. She is a 9-year-old golden retriever that has been doing therapy work at Children's Hospital Colorado for 7 years. Emma and a couple of other dogs like her actually do some special work in the gym with children who are doing physical rehab. So in order to facilitate that rehab, Emma is wearing an Activities of Daily Living vest. What this vest allows children to do is to practice some fine motor skills while being with the dog. They can practice a zipper by using these rings. They can practice a snap, which is here. They can practice pulling on a piece of fabric for Velcro, which is here. And then a regular buckle, which is here. I'm going to turn Emma around because there's more on the other side. Excuse me, Emma. So as these children progress, here is a button. It's a large button, which is somewhat easier for children. So if they unbuckle that, then they get to reach inside and pull out treasures that are theirs to keep. So they can keep them if they like. Sometimes they like to give them back to Emma or to me or maybe to their therapist. And here is lacing and tying that they can also practice. And this is just one example of what these fantastic dogs do for patients here at the hospital.
Every one of those teams that goes in and visits with those families is melting through all of those barriers. We are helping those kids to not be afraid, and we're helping those parents reconnect with their children. So I hope that all the dogs out here tonight have helped you guys smile too, because that's their goal in life, is to make everybody happy. That work ends up putting us in the rooms with patients, and that's where the magic really happens.
Purchased paw print items. They made flat-out donations to our program of fundraising, and I couldn't have been more impressed and more proud of them. What I need you also to know is that Darby and Cormac came to our school and very graciously spent time answering question after question after question. And a lot of the questions were repeated, which made us work on listening skills afterwards. But they were so patient with all of us. Really 120 children in 2nd grade last year, because it's not just me teaching 2nd grade, I have 4 teammates. And Cormac allowed himself to be petted by each child at the end, and Darby presented each child with one of Cormac's very special business cards. So what was cool for me was seeing kids who had never really been around a dog of Cormac's size be unafraid to come up and love him and touch him, and Cormac was so sweet with everybody. And then the memories that our kids had at the end of the school year, well, of course they talked about Darby and Cormac. And what was fun for us was seeing how the kids would take the business cards after their presentation and put them on their desks. They would ask for tape so they could have it right on their desk or inside their desk for a little inspiration. Or they shared it at home and put it on the refrigerators. But Darby and Cormac made a huge impact with our kids in the form of $659, which we presented to Darby Kelly and Cormac. And you're going to notice this check says $532.65. We have a very dedicated teaching assistant in 2nd grade, and she created this beautiful check for us. But the donations kept pouring in, and I didn't have the heart to say to her, it's more than that now. So we had to talk with Darby about that during our presentation, but it was an amazing amount of money.